Hi, I'm Kumaran, and this is my partner and co-founder, Tom, and I'm really excited to be up here to introduce you all to DataDock Solutions. DataDock Solutions builds software, enterprise software for trading businesses, institutional trading businesses that usually reside at banks, brokers, or hedge funds. Trading businesses spend millions of dollars every year trying to price every trade within a fraction of a penny. But their biggest decisions, what customers or counterparties they deal with, and where they deploy capital, are made a lot less rigorously. They depend on the not always reliable instincts and memory of salespeople and traders, not on data. We're here to change that, change how these decisions are made from anecdotal to analytic. Now imagine that you're the head of US equity derivatives at Zeus Securities, a big investment bank. The good news, you're very well paid and you're sitting in a beautiful corner office. The bad news is that your top two lieutenants just have very different views of an important hedge fund client called QuantWorks, and they're fighting like cats and dogs. Your head of sales says, this is a huge opportunity, we're missing it, we should be doing a lot more. Your head of trading says, we've lost tons of money with QuantWorks, we should cut them off today. What do? Step one, get on Datadock's platform so you can make a decision based on data, not based on choosing sides. Step two, open Customer Advanced Metric Scorecards. That's a mouthful, but we call it CAMS for short. And choose QuantWorks in the drop-down so that you can start looking at this. Now that we have this all loaded, I'm going to hand you off to Tom to actually walk you through how to use this.
Thank you, Kumaran. The first thing you see is that QuantWorks paid $7 million in commissions, which is good. But then you see that the expected bottom line revenue is just under $800,000. That's not good. But this simple number actually represents a lot going on beneath the surface, because calculating expected revenue in derivatives is very difficult. Banks commit capital to many clients and hedge everything as a part of a portfolio. So it's like trying to back out the ingredients of a soup that's already been cooked. DataDock solves this problem through trading simulations. We give you the recipe book and the taste test. So to recap, good top-line commission, bad bottom-line revenue. You then turn to Bravo, DataDock's proprietary way of assessing QuantWorks versus all of Zeus's other clients. It's an acronym for business, risk, and volume. This generates the largest wow factor with our clients. It's like what US News and World Report does for college rankings. In this case, QuantWorks is a B-, which is baying average. So why is there all this yelling? You then turn to the Bravo spider below. It gives you your visual answer. QuantWorks' long-term scores were solid. Their business revenue was at 90. And their volume score was an excellent 97. You then switch to a short-term view, and you see that QuantWorks' volume score has dropped to an 80. This confirms sales view that QuantWorks was indeed in top account that's dropped off. However, you also look at the business revenue score of a 63, which confirms trading view that there were large losses recently. So far, both of your lieutenants are right. The trade pie chart is the perfect tool to dive deeper. You simply click on the largest pie pieces and you see immediately that 2 SPX trades are driving the losses of $4 million. So CAMS has done its job. Now let's jump to Customer Intelligence, our flagship application that really allows you to slice and dice the data in detail. You're looking for QuantWorks in the customer list. You find them and then simply click on it. Then you go into the index trades to find the 2 trades in question. We're going to find them here. They're highlighted in yellow, and you see the total revenue of a loss of $4 million. Here's where you use a little product knowledge. You know that SPX trades are very liquid. So you zoom back out, and you go in and you collect this selector to change to a different hedging simulation. I want to take a second here because this is an innovation we're really proud of. This wheel contains different hedging lenses that we'd like to show you in more detail at our booth. But going back to our soup analogy, these are the recipes, and the result is the taste test. You choose the 3-day lens in this case, and you repeat the process that you did before about trying to find the 2 trades in question. Go back into QuantWorks, click on Index, and find the 2 trades. And you'll see here they're highlighted again in yellow, and the losses have dropped from a total of $4 million to just over $500,000. So at first glance, they were overstated. For time, we'll skip a few steps, but you repeat the same pattern, looking at more trades, and you see the QuantWorks business isn't actually that bad. They just need to hedge their trades very aggressively, which isn't uncommon for many fast-moving hedge funds. So you've got enough information and you make a decision. You turn QuantWorks back on and tell your traders to hedge their trades very aggressively. So, were you right? Let's jump back into CAMS and we'll fast forward 3 months by simply changing the date range and then hitting reload. You see that commission run rate is nearly doubled and the annualized revenue has jumped to just under $10 million. This is clearly a big win for Zeus, and this isn't a hypothetical. Our software is on the desktops of investment banks right now where they're making these kind of dollar impacts in real time. I'll now pass the mic back to Kumran.
Thanks a lot, Tom. That's really amazing. I wish I had tools like this when I managed global equity derivatives at Bank of America for years, but I didn't. You might ask, who does have these tools now? The clear market leader is Goldman Sachs, and their tools are very impressive for doing this kind of stuff. The problem is that their tools also are very expensive, so it costs tens or hundreds of millions of dollars and years or decades of development to build this kind of architecture. We can be on your desktop in a matter of weeks for a tiny fraction of the cost. And this is not just for equity derivatives. It's really for any trading business with risk globally and across asset classes. And we're really proud today to introduce for the first time broker intelligence that allows the buy side to really actively manage their broker relationships for the first time. You can see right now QuantWorks looking at, everything's been flipped. QuantWorks is now looking at Zeus as well as all of the other brokers and deciding between them. Really powerful stuff. This is all we have to show you today on stage, but please stop by our booth. Our technology team is back in New York working diligently on machine learning and reinforcement learning solutions that are going to take this to the next level, and we want to be back next year to show you those. Thank you very much.